you can relax. That's the name of our podcast.
Hello, welcome to Relax the Podcast. We've missed you.
Relax After Dark.
Relax After Dark. It's late, y'all. It's a late night episode.
Last week we were on vacation.
We were. It was super fun.
Yeah.
Magical, fun vacation. And now we're home. Crazy week for us.
Crazy.
It's hectic. Fun,
Sectic?
chaos. Did I say septic?
Septic?
I don't know.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, it's a crazy week. We have, it's back to school week.
It's back to school week. That's a good.
Time to go back to school.
You know what I was going to say needs to relax. That can you as a human, as an individual, understand that you in 2 days have a parent-teacher conference and you're the parent.
Yeah, that's weird.
Is that wild?
Really weird.
It's weird, man.
Really weird.
Where does the time go? There's a parent-teacher conference and I'm the parent?
I feel like it's going to,
Come
I feel like I'm going
on.
to be 80 and I'm going to be like, I'm a mom.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, it's so weird. Like, obviously I'm a mom and it's like my pride and joy is my children. Like, I'm like, I love being their mother. I love that they're my kids. They're the coolest ever. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't have 3 kids. That's crazy. What are you talking about?
But it is a
like
majority,
I have
majority
Flynn,
of our day
Maisie,
and
and
nights.
Wesley.
I mean, it's our whole life.
It's more than our whole life.
But the idea of talking to a teacher in a parent-teacher conference as the parent is yeah, it makes me. Am I dying?
Maybe.
Is this death?
I don't know.
We're old.
Yeah.
Sorry, did that freak you out?
No, I think I fell asleep a little bit with my eyes
Oh,
open.
okay. Yeah. You
No,
seem like you're
I'm
disassociating.
Yeah. I heard it was
Which is fair.
dissociating. Not disassociating, but dissociating. I've always said disassociating.
Oh, I don't know. That could be a
Whatever.
big mistake. Well, if you have an associate, it's like someone that you're associated with. But if you're disassociated with them, you're separate from them.
You know what this podcast is? It's poop and talking about
And words that we don't understand or know that are in the English
Who needs
language.
to relax for you, love?
What needs to relax for me?
You.
Can I say what doesn't? Well, okay, here we go. Ready? Niche social media things that tease you. That I don't know why. I don't understand how social media is listening to me and my heart and my brain. And knowing what I need, but then setting me up for that, like I can't fulfill that.
Oh, I don't think I follow.
Well, whether you can't afford something or if it's out of reach, I guess. So I wonder how niche this is. And I don't know why it was put into my, what do you call it? For you page or whatever. I don't have a lot of, I know what it is. FYP. Okay. Anyways, I don't have a lot of social media.
What do you say? How do you say?
But I do have like a
page.
like a lurker kind of TikTok account, just like so I can like know what's going on in like the world news and stuff like that. But there was a post today that was a girl in her car, and she was like, "All right, this keeps popping up." So I finally went there to try it, and it's the crab rangoon burrito from this restaurant, and I was like. And the way I sat up in my chair was like, what do you mean there's a crab rangoon burrito? Like, come on. And I watched this girl for not 5 minutes, but like 3 minutes, 2 minutes in her car devour this crab rangoon burrito came with like the sweet and sour sauce. And it's like, and it looks like a not burrito, quesadilla. It looks more like a quesadilla. I think she called it a burrito, but it looked more like a quesadilla. It was like in 4 slices. She's dumping the sweet and sour sauce on each like bite she's taken in her
sweet and sour sauce?
Subaru or whatever. That's what you dip?
I don't know. It's like quesadilla and sweet and sour sauce.
No.
It's like, there's a lot of words that don't go.
Just think crab rangoon, but it's like
I don't think I know what that means.
Sorry?
Crab. I thought it was crab ragoon. I don't think I knew it was rangoon, first of all.
Stop on my diction. Was this a diction podcast? Like you're just
Get
so
off
mad about
diction.
how I'm saying words?
Go ahead.
You know what crab rangoon is?
Is that what they put in those crunchy like
Yes,
things?
it's the wonton
Yeah.
with the crab and the cream cheese.
Okay.
It's my favorite. It's the only thing I'll eat from Panda Express.
So, ew, a quesadilla with cream cheese
No,
crab?
there's no quesadilla.
You said quesadilla.
But it's forms.
And you also said burrito. I'm thinking Mexican food. I'm thinking crab and Mexican. Okay, that's kind of weird.
I'm breaking.
Wait, I'm confused. Is
Just
this
imagine
Asian food or Mexican food?
It is crab rangoon, but in the shape of said item. Let's say quesadilla.
So is it in seaweed?
It looked more like a 4-part quesadilla.
In like a wonton quesadilla?
Yes, it's
okay.
So it's a fried. So instead of a tortilla, imagine fried wonton.
Now I follow.
And instead of beans and cheese and chicken or
I follow.
whatever, and cantina sauce, like imagine crab rangoon. And what you dip that in, is like a sweet and sour sauce.
Now it makes sense. Yes.
She enjoyed it very much.
Okay.
Gave it a 9 out of 10, I believe.
Okay.
I don't know why. The point was knocked off. And normally when I get these posts, it's because it's something in our area.
Mm-hmm.
But when I tell you, because I love crab rangoon, how excited I was. But then to find out it's in San Diego.
Oh no! What are you gonna do? Are you going to San Diego?
That's a drive.
Yeah, I'm not going with you.
It's a very long drive. I mean, I could take a train, I guess, for 5 hours.
A train would be longer. A train would be longer.
A 5-hour, 10-hour round trip train for a crab rangoon quesadilla.
Yeah, that's pretty
Let's settle
dumb.
there.
No.
But like, I didn't like that app. My phone knew how much I loved crab rangoon and that I would be willing to travel that far for it. Well, why tease me with that?
Yeah, that was rude.
But also, doesn't that sound amazing? I feel like you've participated in a goon.
Okay, but
You like a good goon?
well, I don't though, because here's the thing. Well, when I get those like wonton rangoons, whatever, where it's like the crispy wonton with it inside or whatever. What are those called?
What?
Those things that you like at Panda Express with like the little.
It's called crab rangoon.
It's called crab rangoon for real.
Yeah.
I feel like it's called something wonton. I don't know. I'm dumb. But I squish all the stuff out of it. I just want the crispy part. I just want the crunchy.
You are, when it comes to
I like cream cheese. I don't think.
You are, when it comes to squishing out of food, you are a sociopath. You'll order a bean and cheese burrito and I'll watch you squeeze all the bean and cheese out of it and just eat like the wet tortilla.
Correct. I want the essence of the
So
innards.
That's what you do with crab rangoon too?
Yeah. I don't like crab rangoon, I don't think.
Is it just for me? Because I never order Panda
Yeah,
Express,
good for
but you do, and you always add that to the cart.
Or just Chinese food or whenever I get,
Uh-huh.
I always get one because you say you like those.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, no, I don't.
I didn't realize it was always just for me.
Yeah, if I was going to eat some of it, I would just eat the crunchy part. I don't really eat the crab part. It's too like mushy. I don't know.
I think we all realize it's listening to us.
Our phones?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which fair. I mean, I hate it, but like I'm uncomfortable with it, but it's happening. Yeah, I don't know how to stop it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But don't tease me with Rangoon quesadillas 4 hours away.
I think
I
you
love
need
goons.
to.
I'm a gooner.
You need to stop calling it quesadillas because it's like, it sounds like you're talking about.
Okay, here's the thing. If you're going to say like a sandwich, but like you put different things on it, it's that. It's a goon.
No.
It's a goon. It's just
You
in the
are
shape
wrong.
of a different
You
thing.
cannot say quesadilla and think people will assume it's something different than a quesadilla.
A quesadilla in the terms of like the structure. But instead of tortilla,
A quesadilla.
it's fried wonton, and instead of yeah. So
Yeah, but a quesadilla is not. You
oh,
can't
there's a
put it
good
on the
metaphor
same-
here that I can't
you
find.
cannot
Please
put
leave a
it on
comment
the
of like.
same-
Please leave a
you
comment of
can't
like
put
the
it on the
metaphor
same-
that I'm thinking of.
It's not the same as a sandwich. A sandwich could literally be anything in between bread. But a quesadilla is cheese and a tortilla. Like there's no way around it. There's different variants of a quesadilla where you can add different things to the quesadilla.
Cookie, right?
What about
There's
it?
better
I love
metaphor,
cookies.
but the cookie, ice cream cookie. What do you mean? A cookie's a cookie? No, but like an ice cream cookie, like
Yeah.
it's like the thing you buy and it has like the Toll House cookie and then vanilla ice cream. And no, but it's a cookie. No, but it's an ice cream cookie. That's what I'm saying. It has this.
Well, that would be a sandwich.
Yeah, ice cream cookie sandwich. But it's not. But it's not a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
It's not.
It's the same structure, but there's different.
I
forms.
understand what you're saying, but it only works
You
when
proved my point. You proved my point for
No,
me.
you're proving mine. You're proving my point that like this, what you're doing only works with something like a sandwich, where a sandwich is like, what's on it? It could be anything on a sandwich. It could be any kind of meat. It could be no meat. It could be
anything on a quesadilla, apparently.
No, that's my point. When you say sandwich, someone would go like, what kind of sandwich? What's on the sandwich? A quesadilla, it's like there's cheese in a tortilla. You cannot say quesadilla and anyone would think anything other than there's cheese and
I just
tortilla.
thought of one. Guess what's a quesadilla? A crepe.
Get out of here. No,
crepe
it is
a
not.
quesadilla. Yes, it is. It is a certain type of flour.
It is not a quesadilla.
It is flour cooked in a certain way with fillings.
If I were to...
And folded in half.
If I were to Google right now, what is a sandwich? It would say like 2 pieces of bread with toppings or whatever inside, whatever you choose. If I were to type what is a quesadilla, it would say a tortilla with cheese and other things inside. That's what like... It wouldn't say some sort of edible flat thing with food inside and another edible like
because of I don't know.
That's not a quesadilla. It's a
Is
crab
a quesadilla
rangoon.
Not a crepe?
No.
Leave your comment.
A crepe is not a quesadilla. No way.
Is it not a certain part of like sugar?
Is an omelet a quesadilla?
Water, flour wrapped around something?
Is an omelet a quesadilla?
Is an omelet a quesadilla?
Yeah.
No, that's egg.
Exactly.
An omelet is a quesadilla.
Oh my
you
God.
get it.
It's not a quesadilla.
You win, love.
Brother. No, it's not. Okay.
There are things folded in half over other things, depending on how you make an omelet. But like, generally speaking, it's an omelet.
So if I were to
anything
take,
folded in half over another thing with things in the middle is a quesadilla.
So if I took a piece of bread and I put stuff in it and I folded the bread in half, it's a quesadilla?
If it's one piece of bread, yes.
You are so full of shit.
And if you're just like melted, I feel like it should be a stipulation.
Was your crab rangoon melted?
Yeah, it's a fried wonton around crab rangoon. Why can we not just go there and get it? I don't understand why you're so mad.
Okay. Anyway.
I feel like that's where we should have our 200th episode instead of Sonic. We should
what?
Go get this.
You've lost your mind.
No, I feel like
you gotta go to Sonic.
I feel like this crab rangoon quesadilla is catching on, and like I want it. People want me to have it. I feel like it's gonna be a big one.
Okay. Well, what I think needs to relax is, I don't know how to explain this. Okay. This really pisses me off, and I don't know why this exists. Maybe someone can explain to me why this exists. But it's doorknobs that have locks on them that you cannot tell if it's locked until you're on the other side of the door. I know that was a weird way to explain it. But there's doorknobs and door handles where when it's locked, no matter what side of the door you're on, it's like, oh, this is locked and I need to unlock it, right? Then there's doorknobs and door handles with locks on them where if I'm inside my house and it's locked from the inside, I can exit my house and it feels the same if it's locked or not from the inside. But then when I get outside and I try to get back in, I'm locked out. I hate that. Do you know what I'm talking about?
You sound like a crazy person, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah, well, there's no doorknob from the outside that you can look at and be like, oh, that's unlocked. Like that doesn't exist.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
You did say that.
Oh, I didn't mean that.
But there are
So what you're saying
is not like a bolt lock. You're saying within the doorknob it has the little, what do we want to call that? The little twisty dude.
The little twisty knot, a lock. It's a lock on a doorknob or a handle.
Within the central part. It's the nipple of the doorknob.
Yeah, I don't remember saying that from the outside you can see that it's locked. I'm saying that there's ones where no matter if you're inside or outside, when you try to open it physically, it won't allow you to. I'm not talking about looking at it. I'm talking about...
You're saying I can exit, but I can't enter?
Yes, but when you exit, so like there's a couple...
There's no indication that it's locked.
So at our house, there's a couple doors that when you lock them, if you're in the house and you lock the door, you can't get outside until you physically unlock it. It's locked. Mm-hmm. And I like that. But because there's also doorknobs.
Transparency.
Yes, in our house where it's locked, but I can exit the house and it feels the same as if it is not locked. Like locked I can exit the house and just like I'm leaving my house. And then when I like to go to the backyard or whatever, and then when I try to come back into the house, I am locked out.
Yeah, there's ones that bolt. There's ones that like pop in and out so you can tell. You know what I mean? But there's the ones that are in the
Those
middle.
shouldn't exist.
The nipple ones, because
you can get locked out.
Yeah.
Why does that exist? Why
that
aren't they all exist?
That one particular door, I know the one you're talking about, we're locked out constantly.
It drives me freaking crazy.
You know what I do is when I leave that door, I check.
You've been locked out before.
I give it a little tug, give it a little twist.
But you've been locked out. And I'm saying with our kids and with everything, people go out all the time and not everyone's going to think, I should check to see.
But I've learned to check, yeah.
Fine. But I think that it shouldn't exist. Why does it exist like that? Why can't it be that once it's locked everywhere? And then so that way when you're exiting, I should unlock this.
I wonder if there are round doorknobs where if you lock the middle.
There are. We have them.
Yeah, I guess that is true.
So why is it? It makes me angry. I don't like that exists because I get locked out all the time. It drives me crazy.
Yeah.
I don't like that. You like it?
I don't love it, but I do check. With that particular doorknob, because I know the one you're talking about, I do always check.
Well, anyway, out there, people, why does that exist? Can you tell me why that kind of doorknob exists? Because I don't see a benefit to having it always be locked on the outside, but from the inside, you'll think that it's not locked.
Yeah.
I don't see the benefit to that.
I don't either.
I don't like that. Maybe I guess if you're leaving your house and you forget to lock the door, you're like, oh, it's definitely locked because it always is just locked. But then I don't like it.
It shouldn't twist on the interior if it's locked on the exterior.
That's what I'm saying. I don't like it. Anyway, whatever. That really pissed me off multiple times this week. So I want to talk about it. But there's more stuff I wanted to talk. Did you have more things you needed to talk about?
I don't need to.
Well,
I get to.
Well, yeah, you get to. I have a long list of things too. I didn't know if you wanted to have a turn of talking about something.
You go. I like your octopus pants.
Thank you. Do you pee in pools?
I don't try. It's not like a preference. I don't want to pee in pools.
But you do. You have.
I have. Yeah, I'll say that. I've peed in a pool. I've been known to pee in a pool or two.
I saw a video on some social media somewhere of.
What a weird call out, by the way. You're just like, I have something to talk about. Do you pee in pools?
Well, because I want to talk about this.
This felt like a gotcha interview.
No, not at all. I definitely pee in pools. It wasn't gotcha.
Whoa.
Definitely do I pee in pools.
Have you peed in every pool you've ever been in?
No, but I do pee in pools. And this girl is a comedian and she's great. There was a bunch of people talking and she was like, I pee in pools. Yeah. So I always pee in pools. Who cares? She was owning it. And everyone else there was like, what? You pee in pools? And I was like, wait a minute. Why is everyone lying about peeing in pools? And then I read the comments and all the comments were like, ew, don't pee in pools. It's so gross. How could you pee in pools? And I was like, is not everyone peeing in pools? Oh. So now I need to know, is not everyone peeing in pools? I'm not doing it every time I get in a pool, which is rare, by the way. I'm never going pools, but I definitely have. It's just something you do because if you have to pee and you're in the pool, you're like, oh crap, this is making me kind of feel like I have to pee because I got in a body of water and I forgot to pee before. This is not every time, like I said, but every once in a while, yeah, I've peed in a pool.
You're so passionate about this that
no.
I feel like I don't want to agree with you because I don't want to be on the wrong side of history, but you're very passionate about peeing in pools, love.
No, I'm not passionate about peeing in pools. I'm passionate about.
It seems like you are.
I feel confused because I was so confident. I feel confused and stupid because I was so confident that everyone was doing this.
Yeah, no, I think a lot of people get out of pools to pee in the bathroom because
part of me feels like you're all lying.
Part of me feels like you're just constantly peeing in pools, love. Also, to be fair to anyone listening to this, she doesn't go in pools.
No.
You don't like pools. You don't go in pools.
No.
Can't remember the last time I've been in a pool with you, if ever.
We've been in pools together.
I think the last time I was in a pool with you was 4 years ago.
Yeah, probably longer, honestly.
And that was probably the last time you were in a pool.
Yeah.
So it's not a big issue. If you're out there swimming in pools, you don't have to worry about Colleen Bellinger.
Why are you acting like we started this conversation with you saying you pee in pools. Why are you suddenly making about I'm the only person on earth who pees in pools? That's not what I said.
I said, oh, well, yeah, I mean, I don't try to, but I have. But you're passionate about peeing in pools.
I'm not passionate about peeing in pools. I've said multiple times.
Can love peeing in pools.
I've said multiple times that
And you go in a pool once every 3 years. So I know if you're in a pool, you are Kissing.
I'm not, but I'm not passionate about peeing in pools. I could definitely like, I'm so unpassionate about it that I could.
Methinks thou doth protest too much.
I could honestly say I would never pee in a pool again if I'm in the minority here. So I need to know, are you guys peeing in pools? Because I was very shocked to see that people don't pee in pools. And I was like, oh, I was under the impression that people just pee in pools every once in a while. Like if they got to pee.
You just
Kids are peeing in pools. 100% they are. But anyway.
You sure love. I support you peeing in pools. It doesn't bother me.
Well, of course it doesn't bother you because you pee in pools.
I did not. I'm not. Dude, don't put me in the same category as you. I was like, I have.
Am
and you're like
in the Twilight Zone? Did we not start this conversation with him saying
and you did
that he pees in pools?
I was like, yeah. I said I was like, yeah, I pee in pools too. I said I peed in a pool. I didn't say like
one time.
My favorite thing to do.
Oh, you're making me furious.
I want to talk about.
Obnoxious.
I want to talk. This you just reminded me. I want to talk about a comment from our last episode.
Oh, I know. I need to like apologize for 800 things. I think.
What?
I feel like last week I did something wrong or something.
I don't know that. No one had ever heard of that question about like.
Oh yeah, that I wanted to talk about that. Okay, can I talk about that for a minute, please?
But then, yeah, sure.
Is it okay, really fast?
Yeah. No, it's totally fine. I was going to talk about poop, but if you want to talk about that, yeah. Sure.
Can poop wait for a second?
Yeah, sure.
So I asked a couple weeks ago on the podcast about or I talked about how growing up religious, I was posed the question often like, if someone put a pew to your head and said, do you believe in God? Are you a Christian? Some question like that, you have to answer. And if you answer like, yes, I am a believer, like you will die. That question was posed to me in high school and in college. And I know a lot of people that this was a question that they were asked, but Erik was looking through comments and he told me that there's a lot of people who are like, I've never heard this before. What are you talking about? That is insane. Like, no, that is not common. Like that's not something that is asked. And I felt so bad that like I implied that like this was a very common thing that happens all the time in the church and Christianity.
You posed the question, but yeah.
Well, yeah, because like it was something that was asked to me a lot, and like I know to like my friends that grew up in the church, it wasn't like a lot, but it was like very much known that like this was a question that was posed to us, and it was because of like unfortunately like what had happened at Columbine, and there was like a rumor that had started that had happened, and then that was used in my circles.
Not true.
And so I know a lot of people who grew up in the Christian faith or people who are still Christians who that is something that they were asked a lot. So I was under the impression that was like pretty common within the church and or in the Christian faith, at least where I grew up. And so I guess the comments were all saying like, what are you talking about? I've never heard that in my life. That's bananas. And so I felt so like awkward and bad about that because I thought it was going to be like something that was relatable that happened to a lot of people. And now I'm like, oh my God, was it just like where I grew up that question was posed a lot?
I don't know.
But now I felt weird about that. So I'm sorry if I made it seem like that was like something that happened everywhere all the time. I didn't mean to but I'm, yeah.
No, I think you were posing the question and talking about your personal experience.
So. But also thank you for letting me know about where you grew up or how you grew up or in your faith. Like,
no, I don't think people were mad at you that you said that. I think they were like,
I kind of was. I was like, oh, I felt
no, we've never heard that.
That's crazy to me. I really thought that was something that was common, but I guess it wasn't. So that's my trauma to deal with. No one else's. But anyway, what were you going to talk about with poop?
I'm sorry that happened to you. I don't know.
Nothing happened to me.
Yeah, what a crazy thing to ask of somebody.
What were you going to say about poop?
Well, I was talking about the emergency. That was another thing from the last episode. Again, it's been 2 weeks, but like if you're going to have to poop in public bathroom, like it must be an emergency and not like a casual thing. And it was a lot of the comments are pretty evenly split. Like most people were like, well, if you got to go, you got to go. And then the other half of people were like, I only do it in a public restroom if it's like an emergency. But this one comment caught my eye from Kalia and the numbers. The reason I have to poop in it, because I mentioned like, how are all these people pooping at a LAX? Like you go into one bathroom and maybe there's like 50 stalls and they're all taken.
Well, they don't want to poop on the plane.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They're like, the reason I have to poop in an airport is because I'm terrified that if I don't poop at high elevations, if I have to poop at high elevations, I will literally implode.
Yeah.
And it just opened a a door in my mind to where it's like, are people are pooping on planes in these little bathrooms?
Probably.
And if they are, they're then having a fear that they'll implode from pooping at a high elevation.
Implode?
That's what
Isn't
they wrote.
Is implode...
Interior. It's because it's not explode. It's implode.
Yeah, so your insides of you will like...
I don't know. Here's the thing. I've never pooped on a plane.
I probably have. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't take notes.
I thought that's why all of our plane rides that we've ever taken for our whole lives have just been like a fart carnival, like, right? Like, because I mean, it is
fart carnival.
Well, like that's what plane rides are. It's just it's just 200 people farting together, right?
Again, wait. So people are farting. Wait, hold on.
What?
So here's another thing that people were calling me out for in that episode is that everyone was like annoyed at me because I was saying like, no, you poop when you have to poop. And someone was saying that this is like a neurodivergent thing. Like, I don't think to pee or poop. They were defending you
for like ADHD. Like,
yeah,
whatever.
I don't think to pee or poop until it's like,
Spicy.
it's happening immediately. So like, that's when I do it. So like, yeah, if I'm out and about and I have to poop, like it's got to happen now.
It's how your mind works and how your body cues you to do things.
So to me, farting, now you're blowing my mind a little bit. So farting is when people need to poop?
No, I didn't. That's not what I said.
You said that it's a fart carnival because everyone needs to poop and they're holding it in.
Not every fart's a poop, love.
Well, but okay, good. Because that's what I thought you were implying, that like when people hold in poops, that's when they fart. Is that what you're saying? Because you said it's a fart carnival because everyone's holding in their poop.
Well, because we're all at elevation and we're like eating sandwiches wrapped in. Or no, we're not eating those sandwiches, but we're eating crazy things. We're like, because there's no rules. You're at an airport. Maybe you're eating a wonton quesadilla at 7 a.m. in LAX and having a Bud Light or something stupid. You know what I mean? And then you're getting on an airplane like we're all farting on planes. And
but I thought what you had said is because no one's pooping and that's why it's a fart carnival on the plane.
Well, you're not. I think the two are connected, but I mean, because
I don't fart because I have to poop. I fart because I have to fart. I
think we're not going to make it to 200, dude. I think this is the last one ever because I don't know how to come back from like having a conversation with you publicly about how some toots are poops. Like, I don't know how to like.
Well, yeah, sure.
Come back from that.
I think that some toots smell like poop.
Well, sometimes when that happens, it's an indicator, right? This is stupid. I just want to.
Sometimes farts are indicators.
Can we end the episode right here?
We probably should, honestly. I think it's an indicator with our kids. Like our kids, sometimes I'm like, that you need to go to the bathroom right now.
I don't think that you experience bodily functions the way the mass population does. I don't think you're in the majority when it comes to bodily functions.
I think you're right.
I think you're in the extremes, and I love you, and I always will, and I'll always protect you. But I think you experience bodily functions in extremes.
It blows my mind that people like want to just go sit. Like that I'm like, get me in and out as fast as possible. And it's one of the reasons I think that like my brain has trained my body to be like, we'll go when it's like got to come out and it's coming out. Yeah. Because I'm in and out of there. I got stuff to do. I'm not going to sit on the toilet and just like reminisce about life. Like I'm leaving.
The same way you can't watch movies. Like you've never seen a movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like
just
people,
not for you.
Okay, but watching a movie is not the same as pooping. Like people want to go just sit on the toilet and just like sit there for 20 minutes and like hope a poop comes out. Like that's what blows my mind is that there's people like you apparently and a lot of people that are like, I'm going to see if I need to. Or you just go like, I'm going to hope to get that
out of the way.
But how can you? Or yeah, you just have poops on the reg that just are like stored there that you just like, if you sit down, like you might be able to get one out. Like my body is not like that. Like mine's like, it's like, you know how people talk about childbirth? People who do like unmedicated childbirth, they'll be like, your body just knows. And when it's time for the baby to come out, your body, it's like, you can't stop the pushing. Like your body will just push out a baby. It'll just be like, this baby's coming and your body knows and it just happens. It's like, you can't even stop. Some women have push out babies and they're like, I literally can't stop pushing. My body's forcing me to push it out. That's how my poops are. Like, it's like, oh, it's time. Like, go sit on the toilet and then it comes. Like, it's not like I'm like going to sit there and wait and see if for a surprise, like a little boo-boo, like which one am I going to get? Like, is a poop going to come?
I think we've jumped the shark. I think it's just this conversation has gone too far.
I think so too. Let's change the subject.
Too specific.
I have other things I want to talk about anyway.
Please let us both look at our iPhone notes and say something that doesn't have to do with
Go for it. What's your other note, Lovey?
bowel movements.
Okay, I have something I wanted to talk about. So I saw this woman. I don't remember her name. I'm sorry. People are going to get mad at me about this. But the Kelsey brothers, the football players, that Taylor Swift's dating one. Then there's another one. I'm sorry. I'm a bad Swiftie that I don't remember their names. Do you know their names? What are their names? Travis Kelsey, and then his brother is. Do you know his name?
Oh, I do. Yeah.
What is it?
Kelsey.
You don't know. Well, anyway, he has a wife.
I only
She
forgot.
has a podcast. It's like really popular.
I only forgot because he's so famous now.
Yeah, I don't know anyone's name though.
I only forgot because you didn't know it.
But
Jason, yeah.
Sure. He has a wife and she has a podcast. I haven't listened to it, but I did, like, sometimes clips of her podcast will pop up on my free page. She seems really awesome. I don't know much about her, but she said, here's a list of things that I miss as a mom. And I love my kids so much, wouldn't change it for the world. But there are a few little simple pleasures in life that I miss now that I'm a mother. And then it kind of like cut off. So you'd have to like watch the podcast.
Kylie?
Sure.
Sounds right.
I don't know. Yes, I think that's correct. But she started this, she said like one thing and then the video cut off. And I was like, oh, that's so funny. Like, what a fun idea that she did on her podcast. So I was like, oh, we should do that for ours. So I thought that would be fun to do.
Well, I wasn't listening. I was looking up their names.
Okay.
So you're going to have to.
Yeah. So she did a thing where she said, I love my kids. I'm so grateful for my kids. I wouldn't change a thing, obviously. But there are a few simple pleasures in life that I miss as a mom.
Sure.
And she started to list them, but it cut off because it wants you to watch the episode, whatever. But the one thing I think she did say was like, I miss just sitting for more than like a couple seconds. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I started writing a list. I wrote a list for like, I'd say 10 seconds before I was interrupted. So like, this isn't even a well thought out. This is just like what's at the top of my head. So I wanted to read it to you. And one of the things is something that just happened, but asking permission to do just normal things like go pee. Can I go pee? Like, we ask each other like, hey, is it cool if I go take a shower? Like, I miss not having to ask permission to go take a shower or go pee or poo.
Yeah, it's on the border of like raising your hand and having to ask. Like, yeah, we have to ask each other permission to do things.
Like even today, I was like, can I please change into shorts? It's hot. Like, so I could run upstairs and change into shorts. You know,
I remember this weekend, I really I was stressed about something and I really just was like, well, needed to take a walk. And in my normal life before kids, I took so many walks. I would just take walks. It's like how I like to it's kind of a meditation. And I remember being like, oh, I need to walk. So about I got it. But I was like, not scared to ask you, but like I felt guilty and felt bad to ask you. And so I was like, hey, I'm sorry. Can I please take a walk? And you're like, yeah. And then,
I know I didn't.
You didn't say it wasn't like that harsh, but it was like, maybe
no, I was like, go, I got it. Like
you're always like that. You're always like, yeah, go. But like in this instance, like I don't feel like it was like a go.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
Not in a sorry way, but in a way where I feel like it was my own guilt. Like, you know what I mean? I was projecting like onto you, but I even still then was like walking. I was like, oh, I can't be gone. Like, but it was my own fault. It was my own like overthinking it and whatever.
I'm so sorry if I made. I always am like, whenever one of us asks for something like that, I always feel like so necessary. So it's always like, yes, go. I got it. Yeah. You're so good. So if I ever make you feel like not like, please go. Yes, go. Do it.
Well,
I know
I do it too when like it's like we're like in it and you're like, I just got to shout. And I'm like, yeah, you know, but I don't. But I never mean it. I never mean it to be that.
Yeah.
I don't mean it to be like you to feel bad about needing that, and you can go do it. But it's just like
I think it's our own guilt in our own head that's making it.
I don't know.
But yeah, no, we do have to ask permission. We don't have to. It's kind and thoughtful to ask your partner, like, hey, is it okay if you're alone with all the kids for a minute so that I can go do A, B, or C? And in the past, before we had kids, it would just be like, I'm going to go for a walk. Okay. Would you like company? Do you want to, or no, I'll be right back. You know, like we'd tell each other what we were doing, but like, it wasn't like, can I please go do this? Can I please go pee?
Yeah.
Can I go change my tampon?
You used to love hiking and you'd be like, oh, I'll go for a hike with you.
No. Okay. So that was one of them. Spontaneity. I miss being spontaneous with simple. I'm not talking about like flying somewhere crazy. And I mean like, let's go to here for dinner tonight. Like picking a place for dinner at the last minute and just going and doing it.
Yeah.
Like it's 6:00. Like, let's just go out to this restaurant for dinner. Like,
well, we don't like
there's nothing. I'm sure, but like, we can't be spontaneous. I know we can. Don't come for me. Because like, I know that we can, but it's so much harder to be spontaneous. You can't just be like, let's just go do this, because we could just be like, let's just drop everything and take the kids to go do this thing. But it's like, then my brain automatically is going to go, okay, do I have a spare clothes for them? Do I have jackets for them? Do I have snacks for them? How long are we going to be gone? Am I going to need dinner food for them as well? Am I going to need pajamas if we're going to go to this person? You know, like my brain can't like just, let's just go.
This is a difference between us.
I know.
Because
I know.
I am spontaneous and was that way before having kids. And because that's how my mind works, is like, I'm not going to do anything. And then I'm like, I have to do this
right now.
I have to do this thing. And I do that with the kids solo, independently from you, because you don't have that. And it doesn't always work, but I'm like, if you have like a thing and I'm like, I'm gonna take the kids to the beach. Just like, yeah, I can do that. Blah, blah, blah. Like, and I literally will just hop. And this happened the other week. Like, and I just hopped in the car with the kids and went to the beach. I did have sunscreen, but they were not in bathing suits. I did not have towels. I didn't have buckets. I didn't have a shovel. I had, you know what I mean? I had nothing but them, and they were sunscreen. But like, and we had an amazing time. And on the way back, they were wet, then sandy, you know what I mean? But like,
did they tell you about that?
No, not really. They were. It was kind of fine. You know what I mean? It was kind of fine because it was a short drive, and then we were back, and then you know what I mean, in the outdoor shower, and everything was great. But I know that if you were there, and I was like, all right, you know, let's just go to the beach, it would have added, and to your credit, 40 minutes of time of getting some sort of bag ready. Some sort of tote. These eyes don't lie.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
And these totes, we know these totes because these totes, when you have kids, there are different tote bags and they live in your minivan. When you have kids, you have a minivan and you have tote bags, and you have a minivan filled with tote bags from different experiences. And then you can go back to your minivan 2 weeks later and just be like, oh yeah, we did that. Telling by just the different tote bags and the empty wrappers that are in them and extra clothes, snacks and things.
Yeah. And I know
you hate me.
No. I know that like sometimes I feel like you're trying to make the argument that like you don't need to do all that.
Well, I'm saying no. I'm not saying that. I'm saying sometimes it works. It works out,
and sometimes it doesn't. And I've gotten a lot of calls from you going like, "Hey, so-and-so had a poop explosion in the back. I don't have a diaper in the car. I don't have wipes in the car. So-and-so was starving the whole time."
That happened one time, and you know what I did? I bought diapers and wipes and changed them in the...
It was really easy too, wasn't it? Wasn't it convenient and nice?
Huh?
Wasn't it convenient? I'm just saying that, like,
you can always you can always be more prepared for things. But
I don't do this because I'm like, all of these things are going to happen while we're out, and I have to, and so like, then this happens every time. It's that it's worth it for me to over prepare every single time we go do anything as a family for that one time where something goes wrong. Because if you're not prepared for that one time that something goes wrong, like that, it's not fun. For example, like the one time I forgot to pack Tylenol, kids Tylenol, and you were driving down a mountain in pitch black to the nearest town because someone had an earache.
Because we forgot to pack,
and we forgot to pack, and it would have been a lot better if it was packed. And I'm just saying, most of the time when the kids go, I need a Band-Aid, I need a snack,
it's one of the,
I need this, I need that.
It's one of the scouts rules is be prepared. You know
and
what I mean?
I am with my kids.
And you are, but I'm saying like I have, a first aid kit, sunscreen, and I'll just put them in the car, and I feel like we can do anything. You know what I mean? Whereas like, and it's almost like it's not like thrilling to me, but it's almost like I don't have to do all that.
Yeah, and I will say that
and I'll say 9 times out of 10 it works out.
Well, and also the car is full of a box full of snacks that I've put in there and a bag in there with wipes and extra clothes and water bottles. Like they do have everything in the car that they need for the most part in your spontaneous scenarios because I overprepared the car.
I'm talking about
already.
my car. I'm talking about my car too. Fair enough. I'm talking about my car too. Like
I think we both could learn something from each other. I could
spontaneity is gone, but I'm saying like I'm still less afraid of that, and sometimes a percentage to my detriment because I run into those situations. But a lot of times it's like I'm out with like when like the other day when I took Flynn to the pool thing, you know what I mean? And I was like, yeah, we both just swam in our shorts because we didn't have our bathing suits, you know what I mean? And whatever.
I think once they get older like that, like, yes, like once they get older, it's like much easier to just leave the house with Flynn. But with the twins still, I feel like we're still in a phase of like, I have to make sure I have the snacks that they can eat and spare clothes in case there's an accident.
Overnight thing, that's like that. That's a different story. Well, anyways, I'm sorry, I hijacked your
No,
questions.
it's fine. It's just I miss being spontaneous, and I'm not just talking about packing stuff for them. It's just in general, like
I derailed your conversation.
We can let's go do this tonight, and it's like, well, they have bedtime. You know, it's not just about like packing stuff for them.
No, yeah, I know. I settled in on a particular part of like your comment and like try to win some argument that didn't exist.
Yeah. So I miss being spontaneous. There's more though. Privacy, period. But privacy when peeing, or like just privacy in general, like privacy's kind of gone.
I gave up on like that. I don't even close the door when I pee anymore.
I know. We just kind of, it's like, what's the point?
You're not going to,
there's no privacy. I feel like
you're not going to get through it anyways. I can't remember the last time I peed and closed the door.
Yeah. Privacy's gone. Eating warm food during the day, like eating a meal, like right when it's ready.
No,
I don't do that anymore.
Well, not even at night you can't because you'd have to have it like, I guess you could make it.
Something else I miss, I have a whole long list. I could go on and on and on, but taking time to process and regulate my own emotions before interacting with people. Like I feel like before I had kids, I could be like, if I was upset about something or something frustrated me or made me angry or made me sad or anything, I could take the time I needed by myself to process or think about or talk to a friend or whatever about it before interacting with the person that might have upset me. But with kids, if they're frustrating or making you feel impatient or making you feel any negative feeling, if you feel any, not that they make me feel these things, I feel these things, there's nothing to do with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that they make me feel a certain way. I'm just saying that like if I have an extreme feeling of frustration or anger or whatever around the kids, I don't have time to go and like sit and like try to like chill out. So it's like you have to do it so fast. Like it's like you have to do it within seconds to yourself so that you can stay calm and help them through what they're going through. There's no like, oh, okay, let me think about this for a second. It's like you need to, it's immediate because there's a tantrum and there's a whatever, like time to sit and process how you want to handle something, how you want to approach something, how you want to like talk about something. Like there's no time. That's gone. The time to process and regulate is like gone. Like this is as much as I get now. Okay. That's what I get.
You get that if I was shouting at you, mommy, 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 over you doing that, but you don't really get even that. I mean, today was like a perfect example. Like I was feeling some feelings, but then it was like, hey, I think we need this. And then someone needs to go to the urgent care, and then the air conditioning broke. And then we need to schedule this with the tutor. And then we have this, you know what I mean? And it ended up piling on minute by minute after and I've gotten now I'm at the end of the day and I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't even get any kind of processing or reflecting on that at all.
Right.
Cause it just, and I remember talking to you in the middle of the day and you're like, well, it's a good distraction, right?
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It wasn't. Yeah, no, it's not, nothing's a good distraction for, no, Yeah, I'm talking. Yeah, it's hard to get to the end of the day and just be like, oh, you're in survival mode. But yeah, sitting and processing emotions.
No.
We don't have time for that anymore. Obviously, we're just being silly and joking around. Like we wouldn't change it for the world. And I'm not trying to make this sound like we're just complaining about being parents. I would never complain about being a parent to our incredible children. I think they're the best thing ever. I just thought it was a silly idea when I heard it on her podcast of being like silly things that like I miss from before I was a mom. I was like, oh, we can do that. But now I feel like I kind of just feel like bad. I feel like we're just complaining when I don't want to because I love our kids. None of it is.
It's okay for it to be hard sometimes, but yeah, I hear what you're saying.
It's these aren't things that I like sit and think like, oh, I'm pissed. I don't get to do these things anymore. It's like I literally sat down and wrote down a list for the first time ever to do a silly thing. But now I'm like, oh no, does it sound like I'm complaining? I think it does. So we're going to move on because I wouldn't change it for the world because my kids are the best.
They are.
Let's move on.
Sure.
I saw on your desk here a game that I want to play with you. Where did it go? It's behind my butt. It's called How Well Do You Know Me? And I feel like we've probably played this before on this podcast. I'm sure I bought it for the podcast.
Yeah, that's why it's on the desk.
So we have played it
You
before.
bought it for the podcast, then we did it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So then should we not do it?
No, go ahead. Give me a card. I don't know how it works.
Well, yeah, just ask me. So we can ask each other questions from these cards.
Spiders, snakes, or bees? Which do I like least?
Spiders, bees. I would say you like bees the least.
I would say spiders.
Really?
You don't know me that well.
I guess not.
According to this card. Yeah, because snakes, I would immediately try and catch it to show Flynn. You know what I mean? Or admire it.
Well,
myself.
But spiders you do too.
Bees, I just completely ignore. But spiders, I don't want spiders. I want nothing to do with spiders.
You always catch spiders to show to Flynn.
No, I don't always catch spiders to show Flynn. I actually do. Like I don't. But
okay.
Jumping spiders sometimes.
Well, the bee.
When you made you so mad. When am I catching spiders?
Who's mad? The only reason I said bees is because we've had the conversation on here about when you got stung by a bee, and you were
Yes.
You said it was like the worst thing ever. So that's why I thought bees maybe.
But I appreciate bees. I understand their function in our world, and I just kind of ignore them. Like I'm never like bee like you are. Like I'm just like, oh, there's a bee. Would I rather spend a year in a foreign city or a year in a cabin in the woods?
A cabin in the woods.
No, it was foreign city. A year? Just to be in a cabin in the woods for a year?
You would not want to live. What foreign city?
What?
No, you wouldn't.
Do they have, in this cabin in the woods, is there a coffee shop I can walk to? Is there like...
There'd have to be if it was you, right?
Yeah, that's a tough question because I would kind of want to do both. Can I spend a year in a cabin in the woods in a foreign city would be what I would want to do.
Okay. All right. Well, now it's my turn. Okay, ready?
Sure.
All right, Lovey. What's a habit I have that I wish I could change? That I wish I could change, not that you wish I would change.
I didn't mean it like that. Jeez, whoa.
No, I kind of want to know the answer to both.
A habit that I don't know.
What's a habit I have that I wish I could change?
A habit that you wish you could change.
Mm-hmm. What do you think? What do you think?
You have so many manias. What are your manias?
I don't know. You tell me.
The dermatilia one.
What's it called?
Dermatillomania.
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah, I
that?
do wish. Yeah. I wish that I could change dermatillomania and get rid of that disorder.
Mm-hmm.
Is a disorder a habit though?
Sorry. Maybe cut that.
No, you don't have to cut it. It's funny. Because that honestly was the first thing that came to my mind.
It was the first thing that popped in my head. I was like, oh, you know what I mean? Because I know it's something that like you.
Yeah, that is the first thing that popped in my mind.
Active and.
But it is. Yeah.
But it wasn't a funny thing to say on a couples
nah, it's funny.
podcast.
I'm the one who gets to decide if it's funny if you're talking about me. It's funny. It's hilarious.
Better at doing the dishes.
Is there any other ones you can think of?
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Like what?
I don't know. This is why did I like mine's like, should I live in a city or a cabin? And yours is like a super loaded, I feel.
Nah, it's not loaded. I'd say for me, it would be like, yeah, I wish I could stop like the skin picking stuff, but that's not really habit. And then what? It's
just, I'm sorry that like, it's just like where my mind went, but yeah.
Yeah, my mind went there too, I'm saying, like at first. But also I wish I could quit the habit of The self-deprecation, like that's my go-to. I wish I'd get rid of that habit. That's annoying. Spent a lot of money in there trying to get therapy, getting rid of that habit. It doesn't work. Another bad habit. I say like too much. Drives me crazy. I don't like that.
You just said it.
See? I did both. I said something negative that I didn't like about myself while I said the word like.
And then you were negative about yourself for saying it.
What habit would you want to change about yourself?
There's too many to choose from. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Being too cool.
Yes. Okay. Oh, is it your turn? My turn.
Yeah, I think you get another one.
Okay.
Because that one was too much. This is too dramatic.
Name one of my heroes.
One of your heroes? Sondheim.
True. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now you do one.
Do one what?
Pick a card.
Oh, I was supposed to say a hero.
Oh.
Did you have any other heroes?
I have lots of heroes.
Your grandpa, Sondheim.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
Honestly, my kids.
Your kids are your heroes? Yeah, I get that. What gets me really angry?
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
What gets me really angry?
What gets me really angry?
Does it say that for real? Oh, it does say that. What gets you really angry is everything. I feel like
I'm pretty much Larry David.
Yeah, you are kind of like Larry
Yeah.
David. I feel like most things. What gets me really angry?
What gets you really angry?
I know I have an answer immediately.
Yeah, there's some things. Shoes in the house? I don't know.
No. Little flies, gnats.
Oh, you don't like fruit flies?
I don't like. I don't ever let Flynn hear this. I don't like bugs. Man.
It's fruit fly
Bugs.
season, man.
Not just fruit flies, but like
And we're
anything that
feeding-
flies by my face. Oh, I get like viciously angry at that. Okay, Lovey. Do I have a surprising secret talent? And then it says in parentheses, slam dunk, a basketball, double jointed, etc. Double jointed is a talent?
I think all of your talents are on display and you flaunt them.
Flaunt them?
I'm saying you're so talented in all these different things that you're always like, you're just randomly doing them. You don't like hide them.
Mm-mm.
I can't think of a hidden talent that you have.
Okay. Good to know.
You're just very outwardly talented in many facets.
Okay. Next. Should we
What
keep
did
going?
I do on my last birthday?
Your last birthday. I don't remember what I even ate for lunch, so how would I remember that? Your last birthday? Honestly, I have no idea. Do you remember what you did on your last birthday?
No, it was kind of one of those ones where it was like, I don't know. Well, it'll be fine. I think we just like hung out with the kids. We didn't really do anything.
I don't remember
super
doing anything.
special. We didn't like take a trip or do it. Yeah. And we didn't really do anything. No.
Yeah, I don't remember. But I wouldn't remember if we did do
But guess
something.
what's coming up?
What?
My
What?
birthday.
Oh, happy birthday. What are we going to do this year?
Something crazy.
Sonic.
We're going to. This is for every celebratory event in our lives for the
Go
rest
to
of our
Sonic.
lives. Just go to Sonic. How close is that Sonic? It's not close, right?
There's not a close one, no. All right, let's do one more card. I don't know if this- What?
When we went to the science museum where we went with Flynn, the Museum of Science.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it right.
The Academy of
Academy of
Sciences
Science.
in San Francisco.
In San Francisco, it was a crazy long day. We had done a 2-hour drive to get there from where we were staying. And then it was like, okay, now we're going to drive back. And then we had to stop to fill up the gas in the car. And then it was like, oh, we got to eat something. And there was an In-N-Out.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went to the In-N-Out and we had ordered the food at In-N-Out and we had gone through the drive-through at In-N-Out. I'm not kidding you. As we like get the food in the car and we're driving out of In-N-Out, we see across the street is a Sonic.
I know. We're like, no.
It was right there and it was like, but we had already had the
I know. We were bummed.
hot,
but
warm bag of In-N-Out
we also had
in our
3
laps. And it was like,
kids in
there
the
was
car.
Sonic right there. And yeah, we're with kids,
know.
but it was like, I'd never been so close to a Sonic in my life. It was there. We could touch it. And I was almost like, do we just throw out this In-N-Out?
Never.
And now go to Sonic?
Not a chance.
Never. But like,
Yeah, but we need to go. We need to go soon.
I feel like that'll disappoint some people that like we were that close. I mean,
well, we're going to do it. We have to do it for the 100th episode. We have to. But I think
there it was.
I think I think this game is done. I think we're just asking questions we've already asked.
Well, it's
them.
like, what's the most courageous thing I've ever done? What is my dream job?
Marrying me.
What's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to me recently?
Marrying me. Don't ask me that. Wait, that question's in there because
where was my
horrible
first
thing for
kiss?
Me. Where?
Yeah,
on your mouth.
In the streets.
Where was your first kiss? I feel like you told me. Wasn't it like you gave someone a letter and then she gave you a letter and it was like outside your friend's house or something like that?
In the streets, yeah.
It was in the streets. Do you know where mine was? My first kiss?
Mm-mm.
You don't know?
I should know where it was.
This is a big difference between me and Erik.
I don't want to know this.
I want to know every detail of everything that's ever happened to him in his whole life. Every second of it. I want to know all of it. And he's like, he doesn't want to know anything about that. Something you don't know any of it, but he doesn't want to, which I respect. But do you not? I think you do know that story.
Church.
You think my first kiss was in church? Do you know how old I was?
27.
Probably, honestly.
In church.
All right. Well, did you have more things you wanted to talk about on your phone, though, before we say goodbye?
No.
Under your legs is very warm from my toes. I appreciate it.
It's so hot in here. Why do your toes
I kind of like
need to
it.
be warm?
I like it.
I'm like sweating.
Thanks for watching, listening. This was a fun episode.
It's after dark, man. The after dark.
The after dark ones. It's like you never know how they're going to go. They're either really bizarre or entertaining. This one might be one of the ones that's comes across as us being tired. I don't know. Maybe this will be everyone's favorite episode. I don't remember anything we've talked about.
Yeah, I think tired.
All right. Ow, hair's in my eyeball.
But that's okay.
Well, thanks for listening and watching, everybody. And we'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye.